So my most favorite childhood game would probably been one of like the Desert Strike or Jungle Strikes. They're really old games. They were on like the Sega. They went from the Sega to the PlayStation. They had Nuclear Strike, and I can't remember the name of the other one. But you were basically a helicopter pilot, and you flew around in your Apache, and you blew up a lot of stuff, and you picked up civilians and different things like that. You had different missions to do, and personally I thought they were kind of like my biggest games that I played when I was a kid. Myself and my dad used to play them all the time. I'd memorize where everything on the map was, and then I'd be like, right, we go here, we go there, this is the best way, this is the best route, take out these things first, you know, little tactician that I am now today. It's all because of these type of games. So yeah, that's kind of my first and my favourite childhood game, I guess.
So one of my favourite childhood games was Spyro Gateway to Glimmer, where you're in the world Avalon and you basically have to help your friends as usual against the evil Riptok, one of the worst enemies ever, but you know, it's innocent, it's Spyro. So I really like Spyro because, you know, the puzzles, and it's kind of easy but sometimes a little hard. It still kind of challenges you even now. And here you have Hunter and Moneybags, the evil and all your other little friends. And in this game, Sparx doesn't talk, thank God, because, well, if you've heard him talk in, what game was that? Way of the Dragon, I think, or something? One of the games he talks, it's terrible. So yeah, that was probably one of the best games I played as a child now. So that's my favourite childhood memory.
My favourite childhood game is Mortal Kombat. Yes, I know you're probably sick of me talking about it, but the reason why I love it so much is because I remember seeing it for the first time, a glimpse of it, and I was like, wow, it was the coolest thing ever. I mean, blood and gore and whatnot. I mean, Jesus Christ, you know? And, you know, yeah.
So my favourite childhood video game is a little known JRPG series called Grandia, which most people who know me know that I can't shut up about this game. I mean, it actually started off as a love-hate relationship. I mean, I saw the trailer on a PlayStation Magazine demo disc, and, well, I had never seen a JRPG in my life, so, basically, if it wasn't Crash Bandicoot, it was. But, so about a year after seeing this trailer, I mean, like, I read the review in the magazine and it still didn't change my mind. But a year later I came home from a scout camp to see that my mum had bought me 2 cheap PlayStation 1 games, and one of them being this game. So I begrudgingly played this game, and it ended up being really good. I mean, to the point where I didn't have a memory card to save my data, so I left my PlayStation on for about 4 days solid until I got one, which I'm fairly sure is one of the main reasons why it broke in the end. So yeah, that eventually went into Grandia 2, which I saw on the Dreamcast, which I never owned until a few years later, but I'm straying off point. Anyway, Grandia is awesome. Go play it!